Oh, hello again. Today I am finally doing a wedding planning update. I plan on doing these probably every other month until we get closer to the date, because then obviously I'll have more to talk about. And right now I'm in that kind of like weird stage where we're getting things done, but we also can't get a lot of stuff done because we are about a year and a month out. And if you hear any funny noises, Tardis has a large paper bag and is enjoying his time laying in it and playing in it. So I'm not going to deny him that right to that paper bag. If it keeps him happy, so be it, and we will just live on. So I have a couple of things I want to talk about and show you guys how I've been using my Erin Condren Wedding Planner. But the first thing I want to talk about are the stickers that I have been really enjoying. So this first set is from One Orange Snowflake, and it's just a bunch of different like wedding images, and I have to say that they're a bit too large. I would love these smaller, or at least have this sheet in a smaller option sheet, but I've been loving using all these wedding dresses. I only have one left to mark all of the trips I've taken, because I've taken a lot of wedding dress trips. And then the next set is from someone called Mare Bear Designs, I'm pretty sure. I'll leave a link below. And she custom did the colors for me, because I know without a doubt that one of our colors is navy, and she was super awesome and helped customize these. And there was also some stickers that I wasn't going to use, like some, I don't remember them, so I had her like change it to get a marriage license and research my name change. So she actually switched things up for me and provided me some empty ones as well. And the funny thing is, there was only two, I think one dress shopping day and one order your dress, and I should have done way more. I had her make me 4 visit venues, and we only visited venues for 2 different days, and I could have easily used these 2 visit venues as dress shopping. So you never know what you're gonna need, and that's definitely something I'm learning, that like you expect venue shopping to take forever, and for us it was the first place we saw, and dress shopping took me 3 times, and that was really hard for me. I'm just gonna have like a hand feel thing right now, like a emotional hand talk. So I thought for sure I would be able to go find my dress, it would be magical, perfect, done. But I went to 2 different places, and I went to one twice, and it just was really hard. I thought I knew what I wanted and the style I wanted, and then I picked out one specifically that I was like, this is the style, this is it. And then we went dress shopping the next weekend, and I tried on a dress that completely changed my mind. And so the following weekend we went back and I started trying on those dresses, and I ultimately decided on one that I'm so excited about, but it's completely different than anything I would have expected. And the venue picking was so easy. I already wrote a blog post about this. I guess I need to write one about the wedding dress, but I don't want to share with you guys too much details about the wedding dress, because I want to keep that kind of a secret, and you sort of know what the venue looks like. We are hiring a videographer to make a lovely video, so you guys will definitely see more details about all the wedding. I love sharing it with you guys. So I got these stickers, and they're perfect. They're gorgeous. I love the style of them, and I think they were really affordable too. I've also been using these Let's Plan It floral stickers. It's not really the color scheme, but I kind of want to do like a presidential vintage vibe. Like the venue is this historical looking mansion. It's not huge, but it's basically a mansion, and I wanted the theme of our wedding to be presidential and with a twist of like old school, if that makes any sense. And these are just a nice way to just add a little bit of extra floral. And then I also have these 2 sets from One Orange Snowflake, and this is the proper navy, and I just thought having a little bit of extra color would be nice. So those are the stickers that I have been using, and I've told you about my venue and dress. So this is kind of how I've been using this. This is a really good example of a month, because we're currently in it. So when I first got the planner, I wrote in on the goals and to-dos some couple of things that I wanted to accomplish that month. And then I started realizing, well, a lot of these activities can be fluid. I just need to be able to like move them in and out of months. So I went with the sticky note option, and this is from the Target Dollar Spot, and I keep it in the back of my planner. There's just a little sticky note pad of these. And so I just wrote a couple of things that I thought we should get done in August, but having them on the sticky note means I can remove them. I've said this when I first got this planner, that I wanted this to be kind of like a planner, but more like a memory keeping thing. Like on the first, we went to that Becker's Bridal wedding gown place, which happened to be the same place my mom looked for her wedding dress. So that was really cool. So I wanted to mark that. And then I got the guest list from Alex's family the same day I ordered my dress. So having all that kind of stuff just in here, I think July is a really good example too. So July is not as pretty, and I'm still obviously working on how to make it prettier. And once the whole big kit and caboodle thing is done, I can always add in photos or whatever. So this is where I asked my bridesmaids to be in my wedding. We had our engagement party. We booked a venue this day by writing our deposit check here, so by the time they got to them. And on the 24th, this was the day I asked Lauren, so all my bridesmaids were there. The first day we went dress shopping, so I just have everything laid out. But on these sticky notes, I went through all of the timelines I had. I printed off like 6 or 7 different timelines of when you should get stuff done, depending on the length of your engagement. But I hated having all this extra paper, so I went through and wrote down everything that they said you should do 12 or more months out. So like book your officiant, compile your list, take engagement photos, and your wedding website. And then I kept doing that. I don't know if I have anything in September. Yeah, so we need our gift registry. So I'm just going to leave these sticky notes here, and then when we accomplish stuff, or I can bump them down. Don't know if I have any more. Because honestly, once you're in like the 1 year period, then you can really start working on stuff. So I have all of this like cake, bridesmaids. Why did I say finalize bridesmaids? I don't know why I said, I think it was about the dresses. Like get their dresses figured out. So that's just one way to take all of the other research you have, because I know a lot of people give timelines to you. You get a lot of books and materials, and I still want to just compile it all in one easy place. And this makes it so like if we don't get to the wedding website, we can just bump it over to September, and I don't have to cross anything out, which will really bother me. So that's really how I've been using this. I'll show you the back section. I've really been enjoying the stickers that they gave, because I bought a cover that just really matches well with our wedding theme. So a lot of these stickers are colors I like. And I've been checking things off on the timeline that they provide you, and I've been doing this like slash mark if we're not going to be doing these things, just so I know that we're not still trying to get this stuff done, but it's just it's already crossed off. So we've been doing that kind of stuff. I've been using the stickers. We filled out our budget, and I guess I'm kind of comfortable sharing with you guys. Should I share? Well, we filled out our budget, and it says budget, estimate, and spent, and we filled out the budget spot so we can add an estimate. We haven't really done anything else in this section. Like I kind of know what flowers I want, so I guess I could do this. I just haven't yet. And then there's also the vendor contact list, and we can put in our ceremony, reception, and caterer because they're the same people, and we're not going to do that. We kind of know who our videographer, photographers are. They're actually friends, and I set them up. Like I was like, hey, have you met so-and-so? And then they got married, and they have this really awesome business. So they're probably going to be our photographers. And then our DJ is someone I went to high school with. So I'm trying to keep everything a little bit close, just because that's very much my style. I don't really trust strangers. And this is where I kept notes on the venue tours. So I have like, we should ask these questions the next time we talk to someone. And there's just a bunch of note pages. I really should feel a little more comfortable using this. So this back section is a bunch of blank paper, like blank spaces. So I've decided to kind of make this like a mini scrapbook without all of the tediousness of scrapbooks, because I'm terrible at it. And so I put down our engagement party invitation with some washi tape. Then I also took the little door hanging tag from my first dress shopping trip, and I will obviously put a bunch more stuff as we go along. The back pocket is usually where I keep the stickers. I just keep these in this just for ease, and then I have a couple extra invitations just because I know when you keep an invitation, you're like, oh, I just need one. But I found that you should save 3 to 4 of your invites, because if someone's like, oh, I lost mine and I'm doing this really pretty scrapbook for you, you'll have them on hand. And then I have these sticky notes in the back. So besides that, that's really all I've been working on. We're starting up a website. I don't know if I can share it with you guys because it has our, like, obviously ceremony information and, like, times and stuff, and I would love for you guys to come to the wedding, but it's a very small venue, so we can't have any hello-agans popping up and being like, what up, happy wedding? But I'm super excited about that. I'm using Blogger, and I'm making basically a blog wedding website just because I've made so many blogging websites in my day that it just makes sense to not spend the money and get a platform and just make my own. And we've already figured out how to, like, embed maps and everything. So if you want, I guess I could film a video about how I made my website without giving away, like, extra details and times or anything like that, if you're interested in how to save money that way, because obviously I didn't spend any money on the website. So that is going to be it for my wedding planner, wedding updates. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything you want to know or hear about specifically, like how I'm going to be designing our invites and stuff, because we are doing everything as affordably as we possibly can. We want to print our own invites and do all that sort of stuff so we can save money on that aspect. But that is it. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!